Regulatory authorities and the reporting. India, first of all, regulatory reporting is the submission of the data to the relevant authority in order to demonstrate compliance with the necessary regulatory provisions. In simpler terms, it is process of business, and individuals must continuously go through the show they are following the rules. In that, how does this work? So first of all, chances are you are probably already doing that plenty of regulatory reporting, perhaps even without realizing that's what it is. The regulatory reporting can be done in many ways, both internally and externally. Also, to be as technical tends to make it sound scarier than it is. At a properly functioning organization, there are usually a periodic external audits to ensure protocols are being followed, as well as regular internal processes to ensure the proper procedures are being followed. Here are the four ways to regular reporting happens: is record keeping, processes and procedures, handling complaints, onboarding, and formalized training. Is first of all record keeping. This is perhaps the most common form of reporting, in that involves maintaining accurately detailed records of every transaction and every process, ensuring you have clear evidence that you are following protocols to the later processes. And second is the processes and procedures. Is as various guidelines and legal requirements integrated into the flow of business everyday operation. Many standard practices you don't know. You don't think twice about the actually act as regular reporting. This is your term and conditions to signing the paperwork. And is handling complaints is when the following your formal procedures, you are following a regulation, and therefore need to report on when you fill out paperwork involved in handling complaints or disability worker. You have producing a regulatory report. In that last is that onboarding and formalized training. In that, any form of onboarding, training, and performance appeal will be subject to regulation, generally both internal and external. And this means simply into these guidelines constitutes regulatory reporting. Of course, there are no means the way regulatory reporting occurs, depending on the organization size and industry. It may be such more or less complex. In the importance of regulatory reporting really can be overstated. The few business can cooperate safely within this. There are four reasons for this: public trust, internal confidence, locating blame, and avoiding legal issues. In the degree of reputation issues associated with serious legal problems, it is in organization best interest to enforce extremely diligent reporting across on the board. Simply individual is likely responsible for the least some regulatory reporting, because every individual is answering to authority, in that health and safety board for equipment protocols. And the management team, regulatory reporting is an integral part of the functioning society. If we say that regulatory reporting is the means by which to maintain ethical health efficiency standard. But being more realistic, regulatory reporting is a necessary element of creating mutual trust and transparency between the competing parties and the conflict interests. It is also important to the fact that individuals within the organization which that should take responsibility for ensuring the reporting is to scratch. Often, sometimes it exists to stop corruption within the organization, just as much as avoiding irresponsible use of resources or uncompetitive practices. In the first of all, are all good.